Welcome back to Dinar Current, your go-to platform for trustworthy, timely, and insightful updates on the Iraqi Dinar IQD Vietnamese Dong VND global monetary shifts, and the highly anticipated currency revaluation RV. Whether you've been in the game for years, are new to the scene, or simply observing the global financial landscape, our goal is to filter through speculation and bring you clear, factual information about the changing world of international currencies. Today's report covers what might be the most impactful update in the RV world so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the moment. What you're about to learn could reshape your financial thinking in ways few imagined possible. For years, the topic of revalued currencies has been surrounded by uncertainty, bouncing between optimism, rumor, and outright denial. But what's now surfacing goes far beyond hearsay. Backed by insider reports and echoed by high-level banking contacts, this development could mark the shift from speculation to realization. As always, our focus remains rooted in verified intel, not fantasy. So let's get into what has the global revaluation community abuzz. Fire major development, fixed rates reportedly seen at Chase Bank. In a dramatic twist, sources close to the banking sector have revealed that Chase Bank, a global financial powerhouse with deep connections to central banks and institutional finance, may have fixed exchange rates listed for both the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. According to insiders with access to Chase's internal institutional systems, these aren't hypothetical or fluctuating numbers, they are marked as fixed. In banking terms, a fixed rate implies readiness, purpose, and operational significance. And the numbers, they are game-changing. $40 per Iraqi dinar. $2.51 per Vietnamese dong. To grasp how significant this is, consider this. These rates reflect some of the most substantial upward currency adjustments in recent financial history. And reportedly, these aren't placeholders or speculative data, they are embedded in real-time internal platforms used by elite clients and financial institutions. This suggests not only internal preparedness, but possibly imminent activation of these rates within a larger, globally coordinated financial reset. Rising market historical context supports a dinar reset. To the uninitiated, a $40 valuation for the Iraqi dinar might sound implausible. But within the RV community and among financial historians, this rate isn't far-fetched. Before the Iraq War in 2003, the Iraqi dinar held significant global value, trading anywhere from $3.20 to over $4.00 United States dollars per dinar, depending on oil prices and monetary stability. Iraq was then one of the world's most resource-rich nations, particularly in oil reserves. The current low value of the dinar has long been considered artificial, a result of war, sanctions, and international political maneuvers. But in recent years, Iraq has modernized its banking systems, strengthened its financial reserves, cracked down on corruption, and re-entered the global economic arena. Many economists argue that the dinar is deeply undervalued, its true value suppressed for political and financial leverage. If $40 is indeed a fixed rate as seen in Chase Bank's backend, this could represent not an unrealistic spike, but a long-delayed correction aligned with Iraq's true economic power and asset base. Vietnam. The Vietnamese Dong, a quiet powerhouse ready for revaluation. The Vietnamese Dong, meanwhile, has consistently been one of the world's most undervalued currencies, trading at fractions of a penny per unit. Yet Vietnam's economy tells a very different story. Over the past decade, Vietnam has become a manufacturing, tech, and export hub. With strong GDP growth, political stability, favorable demographics, and growing global trade connections, Vietnam now rivals many developed nations. So why is the dong still trading so low? Analysts believe its value has been deliberately held down to benefit exports and maintain domestic control, until the right moment for global financial integration. A fixed rate of $2.51 per dong would be a dramatic leap, but a justified one, reflecting the country's true position in the world economy. And if this rate is appearing internally at Chase Bank, it signals that the financial world is preparing to recalibrate Vietnam's currency value to match its economic achievements. Detective behind the scenes, internal systems show, active but pending, rates. These shocking figures didn't come through official announcements, they were reportedly seen by privileged individuals with access to institutional-level Chase Bank systems. These are the platforms used by wealth managers and high net worth clients, not training environments or simulation tools. According to multiple confirmations, the exchange rates are marked as active but pending. In banking language, this means the rates are real, validated, and awaiting an official trigger for global rollout. Leaks of this kind are rare and usually come from clients or insiders who have clearance but may not fully grasp the weight of the data they're seeing, or are too eager to remain silent. These reports align with long-standing claims from revaluation researchers and former banking insiders, many of whom have believed for years that these rates were set and simply waiting for the right geopolitical or financial timing. Briefcase: what this means for currency holders: prepare, don't panic. If these rates are legitimate and approaching public release, then we may be just days, or even hours, away from activation. That makes preparation more important than ever. Here's what you should do right now. 1. Verify your currency. Make sure your physical dinar or dong is authentic. Get it authenticated if needed, and store it securely. 2. Gather documentation. Collect and organize receipts, certificates, and proof of purchase. 3. Research exchange options. Contact local banks and foreign exchange providers. Ask about their policies on exotic currency exchanges like IQD and VND. 4. Build your financial team. Talk to a CPA, attorney, or financial planner. You may need advice on taxes, trusts, and asset protection. 5. Stay informed through trusted sources. Not all intel is equal. Stick with reliable platforms that focus on verified news, not hyper-speculation. Also, be aware, there are rumors that the revaluation may involve private appointment systems, NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, limited time exchange windows, and tier-based procedures. This may not play out like a standard banking transaction. Being prepared is not about fear, it's about strategy. Globe: this is bigger than Iraq and Vietnam. While the IQD and VND are the center of this particular development, they may represent just the beginning of a broader reset. Other nations, like Zimbabwe, Iran, and parts of Africa and Southeast Asia, also have suppressed currencies with strong natural resources and economic growth. Many experts believe these countries are poised for revaluation once the global financial system pivots fully toward asset-backed currencies. The rise of BRICS, global de-dollarization, and shifts in international trade are pushing the world toward a new monetary system, one less reliant on fiat and more on real assets like oil, gold, and commodities. Iraq and Vietnam, with their rich reserves and improving monetary systems, are leading the charge, but they likely won't be the last. Warning: final word. Stay grounded, stay ready. Even with all this compelling intel, it's vital to stay level-headed. Until these rates are publicly confirmed and available for exchange, they remain internal figures and can still be changed. We've seen delays and reversals before. Markets are complex, and institutional timelines are adjusted regularly. What looks like a green light today can turn into a wait tomorrow. But this isn't a rumor mill anymore. Seeing specific fixed rates like $40 for the IQD and $2.51 for the VND inside a major institution like Chase is the clearest indicator we've had to date. Still, smart holders will proceed with a balance of hope and discipline. Your next steps matter. Ensure your notes are real. Secure your paperwork. Talk to professionals. Build your plan. When the green light does hit, the most prepared will benefit first, not just those who hope the hardest. This moment could define your financial future. Be calm, be wise, be ready. We'll continue to monitor this situation and bring you the latest updates the moment they become publicly verifiable. If Chase or any major institution confirms these rates for public exchange, you'll hear it from us first. Stay connected, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. This is the financial transformation we've all been waiting for, and the window for action could close as fast as it opens. Until next time, stay alert, stay informed, and most of all, stay prepared.